I'm sure there are better job offers and everything. Why did you guys decide to start up your own business, starting with self-funding, trying to find supporters?
Right, because we study bachelor degree, and I graduated at Thammasat University, a BBA program in finance, and I worked before as financial advisory and consulting. But after graduate at Satsin and then working on this business plan for so long, we have the feeling that if you go back to work, you will have the same lifestyle and then you work on professional career. I can't imagine living the same life that I used to have before Satsin. And then I think the goal of my life that I want to it's not that I will be working for the rest of my life. And if I want to start some business, why not start it now? Because I work on it from the beginning, from like a few months, and with all the best friends that I have at Satsin, and they're a great team, and that would be a great opportunity to start one.
Yeah, I would say like obviously my background is I graduated from University of Melbourne in Australia in environmental engineering and economics, and then I became an investment banker for a couple of years, and then I joined the MBA program. And I would say this is a continuation of a lifelong dream for me, to create a business that impact a lot of life, to be profitable, but at the same time be able to contribute back. And like Pami said, these kind of opportunities don't come often in our lifetime. To have a great product, to have a great team, to have a great group of people who are willing to help us, you can go around, and when all these things come together, you just can't give it up.
And does your family support this as well?
Well, eventually they'll be, because because when you compare to start your own business and use the self-funding and you have no income, but comparing to if you go to a professional career, you have a lot of income in the first few months. That would be quite hard to get that support at first, because they couldn't believe that you can do it in the first few months, right? So it takes time.
For me, I don't think my dad really supported me until he saw me in the Nation newspaper one day,
and he was like, "Oh, that's bigger picture than." Another page was like Prime Minister or something.
So I think once you start having tangible things that people can see, it becomes more of a reality to them.
What is your suggestion to the people who are just graduated? They wanted to start a business, coming up with a business plan. Is it that easy, or what sort of suggestion would you tell them?
First thing is, if they want to start the business, they have to get the right people. It's like one of the hardest thing to come up with, and we also work very hard to get the right people on our team. And also, if they want to start a business, they just have to do it. It's not like the right timing will never come if they don't start.
And I would say that younger people don't have a lot of idea about how to start a business. They have no idea, in fact. So writing a business plan is the first step, and it's just the first step. And it's probably, I would say, the easiest step. Because what happens after business plan is that you must be willing. People think that becoming a business owner is something that is convenient. It's something that it just happens. They don't see the years and years of hard work. You see all the name of the billionaire in the newspaper, right? You don't see the 20 years prior to that, before they got to that point. You have to leave that. You have to be willing to get your hand dirty and say, you know what? I'm gonna be really, really in difficult circumstance for the next 3 years of my life. Can I put up with that? And unless the answer is yes, forget it.
Both of your perspectives about doing business, starting up a business, what does it have more than just thinking of how many profits I could make?
You cannot start with the profit that you want to make. You just have to start with determination to get this thing rolling and how far it would take you. But you have to be determined to push it to be successful. And it's not about the profit, but it's about thinking in the long-term goal, that what impact you want to make to the people that will be affected by this, people who are involved in this kind of project because it's not just you. It's not just you. It's like a lot of farmers, like hundreds of farmers that relying on this. And when you think about that, you have to push yourself and continue working on it.
And I would say you have to think a lot about the people, namely the team. Nowadays, if you're gonna start your own business and do your one-man show, you can only take it so far. One person can only do that much.
Right.
But we have a team of 4 or 5 people now, and with hundreds of advisors, we would say, and many business partners. It's only then that you can identify the right people that you can grow the business. Because I would say profit comes after people. With the right people, they're going to generate value, and the value will generate profit. It's not the other way around.
All right, so thank you very much for joining our program today and giving us a lot of insights about Jasberry and Siam Organic Company as well. And also, what am I seeing is the future business people who are going to grow big, I am confident, and doing good for the Thai people and for farmers, consumers as well. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
ASEAN TV, 10 nations, one vision.